Or, ooh. As separate. Walking around on this gnome thing. Their dirty footprints everywhere. All ashamed of themselves. Ah. No, I was surprised to find out there was like no. The Jackie Chan Adventures. I guess it's on like I guess it's on Prime Video if you spend the money. Outside of that, it's on Prime if you want to buy the individual episodes digitally. But like, we're not doing that. That's stupid. Who would do that? Who would buy the episodes of the Jackie Chan Adventures individually? Watch them. Digitally. The one thing if I get it physical copies of it, but like it's not. I probably can get physical copies of it, but I mean, like, that's besides the point here. I'm not talking about the physical copies of it. That was another show I would get a physical copy of, Mighty Max. Yeah, I know it was created just to sell a Polly Pocket knockoff, but like, seriously. That show wasn't half bad. It had an ending. This was uncommon for like kids shows back then. Sort of had an ending. I guess it. Alright, spoilers for Mighty Max, a cartoon that the vast majority of people probably have never heard or seen. Spoilers. The ending loops back to the beginning, so the show just always runs on repeat. And there's never an actual end. So the ending, so there's an actual ending that doesn't actually end the show, it repeats the show. It's like the end of the Dark Tower novels, where you figure out that Roland's just living his life in a loop, and the novels just repeat themselves, just with slight differences. Story. Nothing he does actually matters. Nothing you do actually matters. Okay, so we've got 4 cats. Only one of them are spayed. Now, out of all of them, the oldest one that isn't spayed doesn't really go into heat anymore. Or if she does a really good job of hiding it. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But aside of that, she shows no signs of illness or anything, so it's fine. It's not something we're concerned with. It's not a concern. That said, the 2 youngest, they're from the same litter, so like they're the exact same age. Very different personalities, so like very different. One is a yowler, and the other is just very loving. So we got the one that walks around, yowls, and doesn't want to be touched by at least by the humans. She loves going up to our second oldest one because she's like their she is basically like their surrogate mother. Now that you know her replacement mom, after we brought them here. So she loves going up to her and nuzzling on her and asking her to clean me and love me and all that jazz while she's in heat. Outside of that, she just wanders around the house, yelling her fucking head off and being generally annoying. And she's the one currently in heat. So if you hear that, that's her, and that's what that is. Now, the other one. Generally speaking, when she's not in heat, she's very fickle. She'll come to you, she'll ask for pets, she'll ask for loves, and then she'll bite you, and she's done. And no, you don't get a say in it. She is done, and she will bite you. You can avoid the bites if you could figure out that she's done before she figures out that she's done. But it's a very difficult thing to do. It is not the easiest thing in the world. With that said, when she is in heat, she is the #1 loving cat in the world. She will be up there wanting you to just pet the ever-living shit out of her, and she will not leave you alone. And she is generally annoying, but in a completely different way than the other one, who just screams her head off, but won't let you touch her. Instead, this one will make some sound. She'll just go meow, but it's not super loud. It's not super annoying. In fact, if you didn't know she was in heat, you just thought she was being annoying to be annoying. She thought she was just yelling at someone. But, that said, it seems to be the theme of my conversations. I like to say with that said, the most comedic thing about her going in the heat is not just that she wants loves like that. Is that she wants loves from people she generally doesn't want love from. She hates our son for some reason. I don't know why, but she just absolutely despises our son. But when she is in heat, he is her best friend. He is her best friend. Which he hates because he finds it annoying, and also, you know, generally speaking, this cat doesn't like him. In almost all other circumstances. So now that she suddenly likes him, it's absolutely... absolutely weird. Now, she's not even the only cat that doesn't like him. Our oldest cat, the one that actually is spayed, doesn't like him either. Though, unlike with the young one that doesn't like him, there's a very good reason why the oldest one doesn't like him. And that's because when he was only 5, when she was introduced to him. And 5-year-olds get curious about things, and instead of asking or, you know, thinking it through, they just kind of do things. And he did things, and she didn't like the things because the things involved his finger going into bad places and like her butthole. And yeah, she just does not trust him at all. Now she doesn't like him. And that's completely understandable, because I wouldn't like someone sticking their finger in my rectum either. And while she will forget that my wife basically makes her dance and stuff, she'll easily forget things like, oh, we just made you do the safety dance with us and stuff like that. One thing she will not forget is, she will not forget that you gave her a bath. Because goodness knows she does not trust me in the bathroom whatsoever holding her. Because I once time in her life gave her a bath, and apparently that traumatized her. And this was when she was like 1. And really needed a bath. Like, normally you don't give cats baths, but like she needed one. She got covered in crap and needed one. But it was traumatic enough where now she just doesn't... If I'm in the bathroom and I pick her up, she is clawing the crap out of my shoulder, being like, I don't put me in the bath, Daddy. And I've done it only one time. It was like 14 fucking years ago, and she has not forgotten. And that she is that way with the finger in the butt. It was like 9 fucking years ago. But she has not forgotten. But yeah, we don't know why the youngest doesn't, the young one doesn't like her. Or doesn't like we don't know why the young one doesn't like our son. Except for when she's in heat. When she cannot get enough of our son. And strictly our son. And I do mean that. She cannot get enough of our son and strictly our son. It has become a comedy routine, and I don't think it's a non-intentional comedy routine in our house for him to come into our room at night, drop off the little one in heat on our bed, walk back to his room, and then for her to come, just follow him right on back, and then 5 minutes later he comes back out, lets her down again. It's like, no, bad, stay. And he walks away. She stares for a minute. She looks at us, and then goes wandering back off to his room. And my wife and I just sit in bed and laugh. Because what else can you do? The cat doesn't speak English. I'm not gonna put her in a cage just because she's in the heat. That's stupid. Not outdoor cats. So, like, all of them are female, so, like, there's no risk of them getting, like, knocked up. None of them like outside either, so it's not like it's a big deal. Especially the oldest. She will fight you if you try to put her outside. I don't know why that is. I think she associates going outside with the vet, and that's why she doesn't like it, so there's that. I have only half of these. Shit. Ugh. Clay liquid. Ugh. That's my story for the evening. Don't really have much else to add to that. Oh, I do find it amazing just in like 4 cats. There's so much variety of personality. None of them are the same. One more section. It's always when I do the chill streams that I start getting like feelings of like, I don't know, I start getting sweaty. Stomach gets upset. I don't know. Under the weather, I guess is the way to put it. I don't know. I don't know if it's anxiety or what. This is out here. Aha. One of those. Okay.